Alright, so I'm going to give you guys a little instruction on how we teach our youngsters how to learn to wake surf. Daxon just turned 6, Riot's 3, almost 4. They've both been surfing now for this year, but I'm going to give you guys a little tutorial on how we get our kids up. It's kind of a weird process. We've tried several different things, and I'll show you what works for us. Once they get his age and start to learn the fundamentals, I'll show you a different way to kind of, takes one person definitely to sit back here. We also don't connect the rope because you're going to want to hold it low and help them help up. So Dak, jump in the water. So I like to sit, and then for people that are just starting, put the board on your toes. You kind of hook with your feet. The kid will stand up on over and do it the old way that we did first. Just stand up on it. Mom, give us an idle. Stand all the way up on this board like you're getting up on it. Like you're standing. Kind of crawl up on it. There you go. So it kind of helps pitch them. Hold on my toes. Go ahead, Mom. As she starts to take off, I can hold the board until it generates enough speed to let the kid out. And as the boat picks up speed, you can slowly release it out. When you're first starting, I'd go like 5 or 6 miles an hour. Kind of what you'll do this, but we ride it like 10.5 to 11 for the kid for it to start to form the wave. So until they get to that comfort level, you'll have to kind of slow the boat down and let them play in this real clean water. But once the boat starts to get the speed and the wave forms, you'll be able to let your kid out. And then they learn the fundamentals of riding it on their toes. Make sure they drop that back hand to give them like a stability. And he'll ride into the wave, and he rides out into the fluff. And he'll ride back into the wave, and he rides back out in the fluff. And you want to develop to where he can sit there and have a slope in the rope. So that's kind of what we're working on right now. Now, there you go.
Say it again.
Knee down. So you want to have it to where they develop that slack in the rope. Then he can get rid of the rope. Like Dak rides up the rope, but we're showing you guys how they can do without it. And the faster water's in the wave. So when you get out in that fluff and the white, it's where it slows down. That's kind of where they lose all their speed. So teaching them to be able to toe in to the wave, ride it down, and they kind of hold out in that fluff. It teaches them kind of their balance and the fundamentals of carving back and forth in the wave. That's what we're working on right now, getting him to ride without a rope. And when my little guy goes, we'll kind of show you guys how we do for the young ones.
Right, are you going?
All right, so once they've kind of mastered and they get the idea of how to kick the board back with their feet, give us an idle. Still hold them up and choke it up close. The kid will put his feet on there. We'll get it set sideways for him. Go ahead, babe. She gives a little bit of throttle, and then we pull up. And now we're back right where we were. Now he's been going for a while, so she can hit the throttle and get the boat moving faster, quicker. But when you guys are first starting out, I would suggest you just stay at 4 or 5 miles an hour for a little while. Let the kid get his balance. You'll see when I put my youngster on there how slow we go. But this right here with when he comes up, we get the slope in the rope. That's what we want the most when he's practicing. Getting out in that white water, running in, getting speed on the wave, and then keeping the rope where it doesn't actually need, he doesn't need the rope. So we're just teaching him the skill so when he drops the rope, he can ride. It's 95 degrees out and our water temperature is 85. We put the kids in wetsuits because it allows them to enjoy it a lot more. The little cold body cores get so cold, so keep your kids, buy a wetsuit for your kid. They'll be out there playing, we'll be chattering and enjoying a lot more. Going up here, you're having fun up there. You're just getting so much speed and losing it in the flow. So let's try and just, when you get up there, I'll show you where the best spot for you to be is, okay? Go ahead. my 3-year-old. This is Riot. Say hi, Riot.
Hi.
And we used to start him out just on their bellies and let them like practice getting the feeling for the board, but now he's gonna go on his feet. Show you guys. I'll show you how I hold and stabilize the front of the board and just get him to help them with their feet. So come on, Riot, hop on. Give us an idle bed. Okay, bring your back foot back a little more. Back foot all the way back. There you go. This one right there. A little more, a little more. Perfect. All right, Mom, go ahead. So I hold with my foot underneath, and then as soon as the board gets light enough, I can shoot them out and just hold the front of the board. Help them get their balance. Like I said, we're about 3 or 4 miles an hour. Okay, bring your weight back further right. Back foot, back foot. There we go. Bring this one back a little more. Trying to get him to keep the nose of the board out. Okay, you're on your own, okay? Get down. So it's really important to kind of just put one hand on that front of that board because they're so little they don't understand the balance quite yet. But as they get better and progressively get better, you slowly speed the boat up and let them have a little bit more freedom, a little more rope. But being able to hold the front gives them the confidence that think they're doing it. And that's how we build off that and let them get the confidence to start riding young.
Now, what do you do for adults? How do you teach them? You just throw them out in the water full speed?
Yeah, I mean, we can, well, your wife's about to go right now, so we can show you how we do, I can do Casey right here, a 9-year-old who's about to go. We can kind of step you through what you do for an adult or someone that has the weight to be able to flip the board up. So, yes. A little more. Right, you want to go again? So this is another thing I've learned. If you force your kids to do it, they will hate it and not want to do it. All right, so we have someone that's never gone before. She jumped in and tried a couple of times. We had on the GoPro, our GoPro quit working, so now we're doing it on the phone. She's already been through the fail process, and we've established what she's doing wrong. So a lot of you guys, when you're teaching somebody, the best way to show them is to have someone come to the back of your deck, come back here to the back of the deck, and put your feet up like you're getting on a board or if you were laying in a hammock. And I'm gonna hand them the rope, put it on the edge so she can stand up on it. And then you're just gonna give them tension, they're gonna pull, and I want you to get that feeling of pushing with your heels, right? Okay, perfect. So no more than me extending my hand and helping somebody get up is the same motion. A lot of people fight and they want to pull against the boat. All you're using the boat for is like an extension of your hand to get up and use your feet, pushing your heels and standing up on the board. So we've established that with her. I still help turn the board for them. She's southpaw, so this way. I still help.
Of course you call it southpaw.
Yeah, we still initially get the board turned for them. Bend your knees. A lot of people want to do what she was doing initially and peg leg and straight leg out and keep their arms into them. We don't want that. We want, hey, give us an idle. We want full extension arms and bent legs. So bend your legs. There you go. And so you keep the board. I help with this. Push down your heels. Let it all the way out. Nope, no,
oh,
no,
there it goes.
No. So a lot of times that happens because the core and the leg, when you're letting them out, the core strength, it's a weird design for them. So we'll try it again and we'll explain it how to hold that position better. So again, arms all the way out. Give us an idle. Okay, foot here, front foot here, back foot, there you go. Bend your legs. Bend, there you go, keep that in the ground. Got it? Bend your knees, bend your knees, bend your knees, bend your knees. There you go. Push down your heels. Go ahead, babe. So she has the proper posture. It keeps her legs bent. It allows her to come up out of the water. Let go of your back hand. Now this is going to give her a lot more balance and stability when the boat starts going faster. And there you go. This is learning how to surf with the Cerrone family. There you go. Stand taller. There you go. Open your hips. that'll be another lesson that we can give you guys. But just a lot of people struggle with getting up, and how do we do it? So I like to already have the board propped up for them, get their knees bent, keep their arms straight, let them out. Nice slow person on the throttle, can't dump it. Slow pull up, and like I said, we were showing with the kids, holding the front of the board, just being patient and letting them wanting to do it is how the most successful way to do it. Same thing with adults too. I can keep forcing it. Sorry, you hear our babies crying. We got a whole boat full of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have six babies on the boat. So we're also teaching with 6 kids. Matt's got holding one here. Look, we got one on us. Whole bunch of babies. So it's a fun time. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hopefully this helps you guys.